Oh, the tier list.
Okay, y'all should be able to see it now.
No.
Okay, there we go. All right, so basically in this, we're going to be ranking all of the Mario Kart games. Everything from Super Mario Kart to all the way to 8 Deluxe. It might get a little controversial between 8 and 8 Deluxe, but we worry about it when we get to it, though. So
Controversial? It's the same game.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Mario
It's not
Kart
too
8
bad.
is on C.
As a matter of fact, we'll replace that 8. Anyway, we'll worry about when we get
Mario
to
Kart
it.
8 is on C.
So first thing we got to do is figure out where in the world this Super Mario Kart is going. Honestly, if it were me, I'm putting it down here in the C because that's literally like my worst one out of all of these. But what y'all got to say?
Wait, which system did that game come out on?
The Super
SNES.
Nintendo.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, that
I don't
one.
know. That one's
Yeah,
alright. Like,
I mean, why do you think it's called Super Mario Kart?
You better put 64 at A at least.
No, at S. It needs to be an
Whoa,
S.
whoa, whoa! It's one game at a
Yeah.
time. Where are we
No.
sticking this
One game
Super
at a
Mario
time.
Kart one?
No,
put that at
bitch. We
C
got
for
five.
now.
It
We're
goes
gonna
to C
C.
for now.
Okay,
See,
okay. Unanimous is going at
Yeah.
C.
I think we can like work around with. We can work with the
Yeah,
list like later on.
And we'll keep changing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so Mario Kart 64. Honestly, I throw it up in the A tier because I had a whole bunch of fun when I had this game whenever I was a kid or whatever. Though, like that's timeless. Dang, Mario, you and your big old yawning. I can't hear anybody up in this thing.
Dude, I yawned because it should have been on the S rank, to be honest.
If you're gonna yawn, at least like do it away from your mic.
Or at least mute your mic.
Yeah, you could mute. That's what I do.
Dang.
Mm.
Oh my gosh,
my
and then you
God.
do it again. But y'all got any fond memories of Mario Kart 64? Because I know I played it, and I think
Bro,
me and Haxx
Bro, I
played it.
played that for years. What you talking about?
The giant
See,
freaking
that's what we
A.
need.
Fallout was my favorite.
That's why we
in that
need.
one.
That's why we need Nintendo 64 online. Because I'll take y'all to school up on that mess. I was like, man. I was like,
Yes, because. Oh yes,
Yeah,
Mario
okay,
Kart.
I'll challenge you on Banshee Boardwalk.
Okay, Mario Kart multiplayer where 3 and 4 players has no music, by the way.
Oh yeah, that was the worst.
Oh,
yeah. That's the one thing. If they do that, fix that mess. Because now you can do it.
I don't think they're gonna fix it if they actually do put it online, like as a Nintendo 64, because they're probably gonna keep everything the fucking same.
Dang. You're probably right. You're probably right.
I mean, even if they did do that, we have the fucking plot on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which
Also,
kinda
why is it
unfortunate.
at A and not an S?
That's what I like to question.
Oh, so you want to put it up here at S?
At S, it belongs at S.
It belongs at S.
You know, it's good. Like I wouldn't say like it's the best one.
I know it's
Yeah,
not the
I mean,
best one.
Look.
I'll put it in
look,
A
we're
for
getting
now.
the best
I'll
one.
put it for A for now.
We're
But we might
getting
move
the
this
best
stuff
one.
around.
Bitches.
We might move this stuff
Yeah,
around.
we're gonna move stuff
put
around.
it in A. Okay, next one is oh goodness, Super Circuit. This is the one I had the least amount of experience on. I played it like a handful of times, but this is like the least
Never
out of all
played
of them.
Never
I've
played
played
it.
it. So basically, what Super Circuit is, it's if Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 had a fucking child, and you get fucking Super Circuit.
So put it in which way? In B?
It goes.
Yeah, B. It B. It's better than Super Circuit. It's better than Super Mario Kart.
Better
Because
than-
it does have the.
So basically, think Mario Kart 64 with different tracks, except it's like the gameplay of Super Mario Kart.
And, oh yeah,
That's
it
basically what
also it also has the. I think this is where it first started the retro tracks because they had
I
the.
think so.
Yeah, I had the Super Mario Kart tracks if you got enough
Yeah.
coins and went first place.
Yeah, you can unlock them.
All right, so what
I
are we
think
saying?
it
We're
goes-
saying B.
B.
B. Okay. Got it at B. All right. I don't even have to say nothing
S.
about this. I'm putting this mess way
S
up here.
S. It's
S.
fucking
Of
S.
course.
Shoot, if I had another
S.
tier, it should be going like way up here. But okay.
Triple S. It deserves triple S.
Honestly,
This is
the
Devil May
You mean
Cry.
blue third rank?
the best thing about Double Dash was, as a matter of fact, we had them double items, and you can literally put like you can literally put strategy up into that game because you can be in like last place and get some really good items and get all the way to first place, and then somebody pops a blue shell at you. You switch them items around and you pop that star power on there. I can't say how many times I did that mess.
You know, looking at this tier list, I want to say we should have at least a D tier. Because 4 tiers just for these games doesn't seem enough.
I mean, most Mario Kart games ain't bad except for this Super Mario Kart down there. I wouldn't. It would have been iffy if whether Super Mario Kart would have been a D, but nothing would be lower than this one, I would say.
Because looking at this now, I think it should be in D tier and Super Circuit be in C tier.
Well, dang, I can't go. Well, it'll be hard
because I know there's games better than Super Circuit, but I don't think they're as good as 64. But in my opinion,
yeah.
Well, this was the quickest and easiest one for me to grab.
West.
We'll make an imaginary
Mario
D
Kart
tier down
DS.
there. Okay, Mario Kart DS.
Mario Kart
DS is a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's good. The only thing I hate about it was the drifting up on that mess, because you have to wiggle your D-pad back and over. The drifting was sucked. I was like,
It had snaking. Don't forget that. It had snaking.
Ugh.
I put it like in.
I mean, it's better. B?
Like, I liked how it had like modes, like, you know, the missions. So that was good.
Yeah, I love those missions.
But I don't know why they decided to cut that out in the later titles.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I'm like,
You know what I don't like that they cut from later titles? The fact you can have your own fucking emblem on your cart.
Oh, they did put that on there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oof.
I think it's a good spot where it is right now.
Yeah, because they had some good tracks up on that, too. I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
This game like had a lot of good ideas, but if it wasn't for the drifting.
Yeah, I know the drifting was the thing that killed me, because like the second that the 3DS version came out, I was like, I'm done with the DS. I ain't going back to that mess for nothing.
Yeah, because like you had a circle pad to work with, and that was way better than the D-pad.
Yeah, but then again, we say all that stuff, but how the heck was Super Circuit work? I mean, like, I had to refresh my mind on that one, because you had a D-pad in that one too.
Because it played exactly like basically like a better version of Super Mario Kart. That's why. That's why it's the way
playable.
it is. Yeah. Playable, but more playable than Super Mario Kart.
I got you. Trying to think. Okay, so after we had Mario Kart DS, if everything looked good right now, we have Mario Kart Wii. Now that one, I don't care what y'all say. That was a fun sucker right there. So that goes way up there.
No, have experience with it.
S rank.
I can't really input on Wii since I never played it.
I don't know where to put it though. I want to say either A or S, but
it's either here or it's either here. So I'm like,
yeah.
S.
We can like move it around.
It's
That's
S.
true.
all right, we got to justify this. All right, so who says S? Who says A?
S.
So Alexis says S.
The majority's saying S.
Majority's saying
Hold
S.
on.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
put it in S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thinking back on it now, yeah, it goes to S.
Because that was the one that introduced the bikes to the whole system, which we had that, ever since then. The only thing I hate was the matter of fact that they had the ramps where you jumped off and did the tricks or whatever, though. I love that mess. And then in the next one, it was like, they took that mess out. I was like, what the heck? But,
Yeah.
man, because I remember, what's that one track? There's like that Daisy Circuit one. Yeah, I think it was Daisy Circuit. That was like one of my fun ones, because there was like a secret shortcut where you take this little alleyway or whatever, though, and you make that big old jump or something like that. And I'm like, man, I was like, y'all got to put that back, though. But you can't talk about Mario Kart Wii without talking Coconut Mall, because I feel like that's like the popular fan favorite out of all of those tracks.
Yeah, Coconut Mall.
Which had like a million and one different ways to cut through that mall. I was like, oof.
And the fact they used your Mii's as the guys driving the fucking car.
Oh, that too. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's what that got
Can we not
introduced.
forget about Funky Kong?
Oh, that had no. That's the other thing about Mario Kart Wii. It had the most playable characters out of every single Mario Kart, I believe. It even had Diddy Kong up in there.
It had Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Funky Kong.
Rosalina.
I'm not gonna comment on Rosalina.
Rosalinda
Baby
and
Rosalina.
Senor Lumu.
Then I'm trying to. Okay. So we got Mario Kart Wii right there. Next one is Mario Kart 7. I had to refresh on this one though, but it's better. It's better than DS. But I'm like,
It's better than 64. in my opinion.
In your opinion, it's better than 64. What about yours, Alexis? Because I know you said you love Mario Kart 64.
To be honest, I still prefer 64. Like 7 was but I mean, it just wasn't as fun to me.
Like it's definitely in the A tier.
Yeah, it's definitely in the A tier. I liked it. Because this is the one that... Oh, go ahead.
For me, I think it deserves to be on B.
Ooh, B? Oof. Bro,
like Mario Kart DS deserves to be in A, and 7 deserves to be in B.
Oh shoot! Hold the phone.
I like the tracks a lot more in Mario Kart DS, and I like that. And also, it had like a couple interesting characters, like Rob. I like Rob. He was cool. But then we have on fucking...
yeah, they cut out Rob. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, they cut out what? Rob. Oh.
Rob, I forgot Rob was in Mario Kart. That's how long he's been cut.
Yeah, and then there's Mario Kart 7 that has like the stupidest character, the Queen Honeybee.
Metal
Mario.
Oh, goodness.
Guys, let's not forget Metal Mario, by the way.
Oh
Yeah, Metal Mario.
Yeah.
Now, Metal Mario was a thing. That was my main for the longest in Mario Kart 7, and even going into like Mario Kart 8 for a little bit though. Oh, and that's the other thing. 7 introduced the whole thing of going underwater and going in the air. So you do got to remember about that in your fact.
Yeah, that did make things interesting and make the maps like fun. But I still like DS a bit more.
But then with the next game, the fucking air and water things didn't feel as special.
Yeah.
So where are we deciding this at? B tier or A tier? Because I'm like, it's going in front of DS. It's going in front of
I'm
DS.
agreeing with Sonic.
I'm gonna say it. Like,
to A.
put 7 DS in A. Put 8 and 8 Deluxe in B.
Yeah.
No, 8 Deluxe goes in A.
Whoa! It's one game at a time. I'm just trying to determine where 7's going at.
One game at a time. We're talking about right now.
It's the same game regardless.
So 7 is going in the A tier. I'm putting it in the A tier.
Yeah.
It's under 64 or above 64? Shoot.
Under. Now I think about it.
Under 64.
Probably under, because I had a lot more multiplayer experience with 64 rather than 7.
64 still has some of the best maps to this day.
And that's the other thing we hadn't been talking about was...
See, there you go. The DS at least had Choco Mountain.
Yeah?
Oh,
It did!
Dang.
And it had the boardwalk.
See, told you, DS is better.
You know what? I'm agreeing with Sonic here. Move DS to DS. A. Put 7 in B.
Oof.
Switch them.
I did it. I made you guys change your mind. Hell yeah.
Oof.
I mean, I was gonna say something similar regardless.
I mean, I barely played 7 anyways, but yeah.
I mean, we only played it in like high school during like.
It's weird because it's like I can see them being fairly close, but that D-pad with the drifting on DS, that's what makes me say I'm flipping this mess and putting it like that.
Can I say one thing that will like guarantee one thing?
What?
Your mama?
DS had Luigi's pinball.
Gosh freaking darn
it.
Oh my god.
Shoot. Okay.
7 had it too though.
7 had it too.
But it came from DS.
It was from DS.
Yeah.
It came
and DS also had Waluigi.
Dang.
Didn't it have Waluigi's like dirt track or something? I forget which one it had.
I don't know.
Waluigi Stadium.
Waluigi Stadium, wait, no, that was Wii, wasn't it?
Sir, that was GameCube and.
Or GameCube. No, GameCube. Never mind. GameCube. I just remember playing it a lot on the Wii version because the retro tracks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got all of that covered. Okay, now is the iffy thing between 8 and 8 Deluxe. Well, let's just base this pure. Let's talk about 8 first, because I'll mention why 8 Deluxe is a little bit of a different case. But where are we sticking 8 at? Just the
I
basic.
have no experience with regular.
C.
What the heck, man? No, it's better. Oh no, heck no.
Look,
no,
here's the thing.
Yeah, X up by 1. Do you not see the numbers? Can you not count?
I mean, you're gonna buy the DLCs for 8.
That is true.
But then you had to buy them. But at the time when you had that Wii U, you didn't have that many games. So let's be honest. When that DLC dropped,
Sure.
That was a first for Mario Kart, and I was on board. I was like, I ain't got nothing else to play. I'm buying this mess.
Yep.
Wait, when did Mario Kart 8, like, the first one release? Like, early in the Wii U's lifespan, or was it?
Let me.
Someone look
I
at
don't know.
I got it.
Fairly early.
Let me.
Haxx is doing our research.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
We can talk about 8 Deluxe in the
Mario
meantime.
Kart 8 Wii U.
Trying to figure this one out.
2014.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, pretty much.
May 2014, to be exact. I don't know what fucking day because it's not giving me the day.
That's interesting.
Okay, so I think we unanimously agree that it's above 7, but we were gonna say it's a little below DS. That's still hard for me to believe with that D-pad thing. That D-pad thing is killing me with DS. As much as it had those good tracks and everything, though, I'm like,
used to it.
I got used to it.
It's weird. I got used to it, but if you tell me to pick that game up right now, I'm like, heck no.
I mean, I'd still prefer DS over Mario Kart 8 because Mario Kart 8 just had some of the most boring maps. Like, literally, most of them had the fucking 8 loop. I'm like, I don't need this.
Wait, no, there was only one track that was built in to be a built-in 8 loop, which was like the Mario Circuit thing. The rest of them was that zero gravity.
I don't know, because the DLC kind of turned
DLC
with that game.
Oh, it turned you off?
Like, yeah, like DLC in a Mario Kart game, really? They say Deluxe like 6, that where you can just have all of them in the.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with like 8 Deluxe. It didn't really add much to the cast of characters.
Sure, it has Link. I don't know what you're talking about.
It has Link, man. It has Isabelle for crying out loud. Okay, well, Isabelle's in it. But it had the Inklings.
But it's not Funky Kong.
True.
Gosh darn it.
Sure.
If they had Funky Kong, this mess would have gone like way up here.
Oh wait, no, never
That mess would have gone like way up here.
No, 8 Deluxe is definitely in the A tier. I don't know about like regular 8 being in A.
No, 8 goes in B.
Yeah.
B?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I say
I
high
can
B.
see myself having more fun with 7 than with 8.
Dang.
Yeah, okay,
8
7 had like 2 interesting tracks. And it was like you racing in Waku Waku Island, if you remember that.
Waku Waku.
And that was an interesting. I really love those tracks, and I really wish they brought those tracks, but they didn't. So.
Yeah, I'll admit 7 has a good Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, too.
So
7 did have a bad. Ooh, then we gotta move this mess up here.
No.
No, just put like 7 in front of 8.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
8 Deluxe goes in A.
Dang.
8. Also, let's just reminder that 8 Deluxe also has a better battle mode.
All right, 8 Deluxe. If we're talking about this, I'm putting this mess way up here. That's why I would put it.
Why?
That's why I put it.
No.
That's why I would put it.
It's better than DS, to be honest.
It's better than DS. I had more fun with it than 64 because, remember, 64 you only had 8 people. 8 Deluxe you had 12 people. So you got to factor that in too.
That is true.
And those online tournaments, you can't tell me how many times we've been saying crap online whenever stuff be happening. And 2, I feel like 8 Deluxe had a little bit of everything in, almost in every single one of these games. Like, there's a little bit of something from every one of those games up in there. The only thing I'll say that I'll put it underneath Double Dash, as a matter of fact, that even though 8 Deluxe gave us double items back, you just can't switch back and forth between the items. That's the only reason why I got Double Dash a little bit higher.
I'd rate 8 Deluxe under Wii.
So you like it like
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wii is still better than 8 Deluxe.
You can do some janky stuff in that game.
Wii, man, that was the 10 out of 10. Because after fucking Double Dash, I played the Wii one. I was like, bruh, this is just 10 out of 10. The only thing that sucks is no more double characters.
It doesn't even have to be double characters for me nowadays. Like, if they do a Mario Kart 9 or whatever, though, at least just give me double items where I can switch them back and forth. At least that.
Mario Kart
Also
9?
special items.
Oh, the special. Oh shoot, we didn't even talk about that with Double Dash. Shoot, I love those special items. Like for example, whenever I be playing that game, I be playing it with Bowser Jr. and Baby Mario for like that high accelerations. But I love that big old turtle shell thing that you got to throw.
The baby.
Like, okay, this is
It's
where
so
I gotta come in
funny.
and say, whose idea was
yeah.
it to let a fucking baby drive?
I am Baby Mario.
Didn't Nintendo go through that phase where they threw the babies up and everything? Like it was in
Yes.
Mario
Yeah,
Kart,
like-
it was in Mario
Yeah.
Luigi,
I remember,
it
like,
was in.
I remember
was
playing
in-
Mario Baseball Superstar, and there's like I see Baby Mario and Baby Luigi in there.
And Baby Peach and Baby Daisy.
Shoot, they put
Forget
a
about
baby
Rosalina.
Rosalina too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably using that. Yeah.
Shoot.
I won't even be
like-
surprised if there's a Baby Metal Mario. If that exists, I won't be surprised.
But by the time they do a Baby Metal Mario, I'll be like, it's time to stop.
Yeah,
It'll be time
time
to
to
stop.
stop.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're at the point where they should stop, considering how they have the fucking mobile game and they keep doing variations of
Wait.
fucking babies.
Can we toss the mobile game to the shadow realm?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that's why it ain't
Yeah.
here, Jimbo. It ain't even here.
It should be on the F
Yeah.
rank.
That's true. It's already in the Shadow Realm and doesn't deserve
Yeah.
to be on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't do that.
Look, I will say,
$40
it does.
for a character. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
just stupid.
Oh my god.
But I will say one good thing about that game. How there's different like styles for the characters.
I
Like
mean, cost.
yeah, costumes and stuff. I like that. They look cool
Yeah,
in
that's a
them.
good idea.
I mean, that's how you're gonna get those people, the whales, start paying. When you start giving Rosalina some outfits, people are gonna buy that mess up like our boy Silver.
Imagine Rosalina in an aqua outfit. That would be hype.
Oh my god! Of course we're gonna bring that up.
You would.
Absolutely useless.
Exactly.
Useless.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I prefer Daisy over Rosalina. I'm sorry.
Dang,
Dude, Daisy with tan skin, Princess of the Desert. Hell yeah.
goodness.
No,
All right, so I think that's pretty much our tier list, unless anybody else got something else to say about it though. But that list looks pretty good to me. We could have put Super Mario Kart like down here. Imagine it'd be like the imaginary D tier, but
And
Where's
then
the
space
arcade?
between.
oh no,
this, right? There's the arcade ones.
Oh my God, there is one.
there is
That-
one.
that's
Oh,
actually
I
kinda
remember.
fun,
Actually, shoot,
to
I
be
remember
honest.
playing that one.
It is
Dang it.
fun.
That's actually kind of
Never
fun.
seen
So,
one.
Put
I-
the Game Boy Advance game in C.
All right, this
then
we
the-
would have put this in the D tier and the imaginary arcade one if it were. We were talking about mainly console and handhelds though, but if it were to go somewhere, where y'all would have stuck it at?
Honestly,
I
it
want to
can
say
be.
arcade, like either.
Because didn't arcade had like 8 courses or something? It didn't
Yeah,
have
like
too
in
many.
between.
Well, which arcade would you go? The first one or second one? Because there's two.
Shoot,
Is there?
I don't
which
even
one
know.
played.
I didn't even know there
There's
was two.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two of them.
I don't know which one I played, but like I remember having fun with that.
Yeah.
Well, dang.
I mean, so far the list looks alright. I like it.
Okay.
Wait, are we really gonna say like the Game Boy Advance one is on the same level as 7 and 8?
Okay, we can drop it lower.
There we go.
7 and 8. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Okay, that's better. That's better. Shoot, it should be like this.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that Super
Actually,
Nintendo. I hate that power drift in the Super Nintendo. Like that was bad.
Leave it back up there. Leave it back on C, because
can't say they're not much different from what you said.
they're not that much different. I mean, it's basically
Wait.
Mario Kart 64, but
Oh.
being played like it's Super Mario.
Mm,
Like that's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
of course the tracks are different and all, but
No. The Game Boy one had GBA Bowser Castle 3. That was my best course. No, this mess going down here. No.
I mean, it's
It had one
tough.
good course. It had one good course. I'm putting that mess down here. It don't even deserve to be on there no more.
Are we really gonna put it down there? I mean, it's the same thing.
No, that GBA
it's
that
the same.
GBA Bowser
Hey,
Castle
I-
3
I-
is
I
the
go with the
difference.
GBA one. It's better than the fucking SNES one.
So we
I
leaving
mean,
it like
So I
this.
placed higher. This tier list is ordered, isn't it?
So we should have left it like this to begin with.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're telling me, like this entire time we've been moving, games ahead of other ones in the same tier, and yet we're not doing the same thing for the games that play exactly the same.
I mean, they play exactly the same though, but you get a different
Watch
experience.
Logan,
I'm talking about the experience.
Okay, experience-wise, seeing how I've played it, it's the same as Super Mario Kart, except slightly better. I say it goes to C, but still
I touched it once. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's weird.
And I never touched it again.
I think that's fine like that.
Okay,
It's
we'll
still
leave it
ahead
like
of Super.
this. All right, no more changes. So we got Super Mario Kart, then Super Circuit, 8, 7, DS 64, 8 Deluxe, which I honestly like it like that. But okay, 8 Deluxe, Wii, and then Double Dash. But I do agree with those 3 games. Yeah, these are definitely solid S tier. Like, unanimously between all of us, we do agree about that.
Wait. Make a tier list above S and then put Double Dash.
No.
I would if I had an
Nah,
extra
it's-
slot. All I got is this weird dude up here, but
Okay.
but that's
so-
about it.
All right, let me say something real quick. So let me just get this out real quick about 8 and 8 Deluxe. The one thing I didn't like about it was for Rainbow Road 64 track.
Yep.
Why is it 3 sections and not 3 laps like how it's supposed to be?
Oof. No, I honestly
did it
remember
too.
it in Mario. Yeah, in Mario Kart 64, the original Rainbow Road.
It was
So long
laps.
to do those 3 long old laps, and they were like, you know what? I guess that's the reason why they wanted to make it like one big old long
But
stretch in the
here's-
remake.
No, they ruined it because not only did they put the 3 stupid checkpoints, they put an 8 loop like always, and then they fucking no chain jumps, only bouncing. I'm like, no. Where's my chain jump that chase?
Oh, that chain chomp! Oh
They put
shoot!
out the chain chomp?
Yeah, they did. I forgot
Oh,
about that
hell
mess.
No.
Yeah, they
No,
bounced.
they
instead.
bounced instead
They're
instead of
there,
just.
Bro.
like balls.
I remember that. That thing gave me. I remember seeing that the first time I played that game. I was like, "What the freak is that?" And I was like,
Dude,
"I was like, holy shit!"
ruining Rainbow Road?
They ruined
Oh,
Rainbow Road.
That's a travesty. How did?
Yeah, they
Oh, hell.
send it to the Shadow Realm. After that,
Okay,
you
hold
can't
on.
ruin Rainbow Road.
Dang.
Like I get what you're saying, but why they put it into 3 sections? Well, here's the thing: the carts are faster than they were in 64.
They show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Because it did take a really
So
long
that
time.
justification just goes out the window because they're faster.
Because literally, you put Mario Kart 64 lap, that shit's over in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like, what?
Especially in 200cc.
Exactly, like 200cc, it's just like, oh, let's go, second lap.
Oh,
Third
that's the other
lap.
thing I forgot to mention. With
Oh.
8, they had that free DLC update that gave it the 200cc.
We're
So
not
go up
moving
there.
it.
No,
No,
we're not moving
no.
No,
We're not moving
No.
it. It's staying.
we ain't
It's
moving
staying.
it.
Well,
It
dang.
stays there.
This is a tough crowd. I'm trying. All right.
You're not gonna move it. It's
No,
Okay, you know what? You know what I'm thinking?
oh, he's
Start-
moving it.
Start.
That's
Put
the
it back
200cc. That's the 200cc.
No.
No.
Didn't Mario Kart 7 have 200cc?
No, it didn't. 8
No.
introduced it, and I remember that
8.
trailer. It was like 50cc, 100, 150cc, and they ramped that mess up to 200. And I was like, what? And then I remember because they had that little trailer.
It's still, I mean, regardless, it's still below 7. On
Okay.
regular
We'll put it.
basis.
We'll put
You
it.
know
We'll
what I
put
gotta
it
tell you
lower
about
than
that?
7. But I remember they had that trailer, and they said, you know what? You might want to brake in this mode. I was like, as if I'm not gonna brake up in no mode. I put the pedal to the metal, and then I went on 200cc. It's like, oh shoot, they weren't lying. Like, try to.
Alexis?
Double Dash will reign supreme because it had that one cup that had all the cups together.
Oh, the mixed
Oh,
cup
okay.
thing.
Okay, I don't know about that one. That I hated that. It was too long and it took forever.
It was only
do that.
16 races.
Okay, so I'm just now thinking, seeing how I brought up Mario Kart, like the 64 Rainbow Road track, you know what I'm thinking? I say move Deluxe to 8. Just because of that.
Oh no, it's still a good game. No, because that's the other thing you got to think about too. We talked about main racing. We didn't even talk about battle modes. Like you could probably re-rank all these games based upon battle modes. But 8 Deluxe, no. Because that battle mode,
64
I'm keeping that
deserves
mess up
S
there.
tier is battle mode.
Now, as battle mode, 64 would be like up here. It'll be like right there. Because that was like one of the best. And then it would have been like 8 Deluxe.
I don't know about that.
Because 8 Deluxe had 5 different modes. You didn't have no 5 different modes with all the rest of them. The rest was just straight balloon battles for the most part. Now, I will say this. I remember that big old long track or something like that. It was in Mario Kart Wii for the battle mode. And I was like, what in the world? I missed that one, though. And is Mario over here asleep?
Probably.
Yeah,
I think he really fall asleep.
I think he fell asleep.
If he
Oh
did,
my god.
If he did, then how in the world you mute this man on Discord, man? Oh wait, here we go. No, not server mute.
Right click on him and then mute.
Yeah.
There we go. Got him. Okay, there we go.
He really just fell asleep mid-podcast.
And this
Damn.
boy was breathing hard. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, yeah, because for y'all that don't know, this man for y'all that don't know, this man stays up not that late, and he goes into work like at the crack of dawn. So I don't blame him, but I don't know. That's just how it is. So we agree unanimously. This is where we stand.
But Chief, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Let's just go to sleep.
All right.
I always do this.
All right, so I got all of these games down. All right, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, probably save it on my Twitter. That's what we came up with. Now there was one other thing I wanted to do. If y'all still feeling up to it, unless I gotta say this for the next time though, would have been ranking those items. Let me show y'all what they look like.
Oh, that's like another podcast.
It's gonna take a while.
Let me see. I just want y'all to at least look at it here real quick. Hold on.
You look at it.
Oh my god.
That's what it looked like.
Oh,
Wait,
Are we ranking it on the
actually
most
have it
useful or the most BS type of deal?
Yeah, I had it ready, Haxx. I had this mess ready. I had it ready.
Okay, so we gotta go back. Like how he said, useful or most BS?
Oh, so y'all want to do this? Okay, we doing this now.
You have it.
No,
Red Shell, A-Ring.
Red
Okay,
Shell S
and
tier.
I want to let y'all know
No.
everything from the Red
No.
Shell to the Star Power. I think. Wait, what the? No, never mind. Forget what I said. Never mind. I thought I had this missing order. I don't. Never mind. Forget what I said. All right, here we go. All right, so we go. So Red Shell,
A-Ring.
A. I give it A.
A.
Yeah.
All right, then we got
B.
this one.
B?
B maybe. I don't know.
'Cause
It's not
better
lower
than
than
the
C.
banana they give you.
It's better than it can bust anything, and it busts the blue shell. I don't know, because it busts the blue shell, I
Yeah,
honestly
that's
want to put it on
useful,
A.
actually.
Yeah.
I wanna
that
put it
is
on A.
useful.
Okay. Does anybody remember what this leaf does?
It's kind of
It gives you a tail, and then you
It's
just
just-
Oh, you used that in
It's
7, didn't
bad.
you?
It's bad in my opinion.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah, I remember this. Like you can swing that thing around and make it act like you're super invincible until the thing wore out.
Not really invincible, since if they time it right, they can still hit you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So speaking
I'd
of
say
timing it,
it's
you
me.
also gotta hit it. In order to not get hit using it, you gotta time it as well. So, I mean, I kind of found the tail to be useless as shit. So I'm gonna say D.
I'd say
Yeah,
C
D.
or D. D. Okay.
D.
Well,
yeah,
what are you about
D.
to say, Sonic? Is D. Okay.
a D.
All right. This Thundercloud, I put in. It's in the
S.
middle of the road for me. Wait. Oh, you say S? S?
Yeah.
This item only
It's
showed up
always
one
funny-
time during
it's
the
always
Wii.
funny to use it when you get launched into the air and you're like hovering, and you're flying above like a pitfall, and you use it and you fall down. It's so funny.
See, I always liked it because when I had it, I held on to it to the last moment because it literally sped you up while you had it, and then I just bunk it off on somebody else and they shrink. It's sad it's only in the Wii version. They should have brought that item back.
Well, a lot of people hated it because they didn't like the whole thing of, like if it's run out of time, then you get hit by lightning. They don't like that.
Yeah, I'd rather put that in B.
Yeah, for me it's middle of the road.
okay.
It's probably B or C.
Like
It could be like low B.
Yeah, green shell above that. The triple green shell.
Wait, let's do the regular green shell first. If it's just one regular green shell first, where we put this?
C.
I always
See?
found it like really fun to like bounce it off of the sides.
Yeah.
If you do get
you know
them
how
trick
you play
shots
pool?
though, it makes you feel makes you feel real
do
good.
like trick shots with it.
If you're trying to
Yeah.
bank shot it off the wall, yeah, I get it, but
Hmm.
I mean, but even then, the damn thing can
It
hit
is true. Like you'd rather have the red one instead of the green one.
you. Yeah.
Okay, so since we did the red and green ones, I guess we can go ahead and do these triple. Wait, where's that triple red? Okay, there it is. All right, we'll do the
Yeah.
triple green shell first.
Right next to the
Like
Above
right
B.
in B.
I want to say B.
yeah, B.
yeah, it's like a protective shield when you
Yeah.
think about it. You can just
It's
run into
awesome.
somebody
Yeah.
and
Yep.
it trips them.
I mean, you can still get hit, but even then, when you get all three of them, it's a shield. But by the time you're at 2 or 1, you can use it. That's the time you launch them.
Okay. Yeah, I think
I mean,
that's
unless
pretty
you wanna-
fair. I think that's
unless
fair.
you want to get rid of them right off the bat, where you just fucking spam them immediately.
Should
I
we
used to
it
do
better than
that.
lightning?
I mean, I did that when I'm on like, if I'm in like 9th, 10th spot, then yeah, I'm spamming those suckers. But yeah, other than that, they're just like
Should we-
defense if you're like 5th, 6th place or whatever. Okay, triple
Should it
red
be above
shells.
the lightning?
I think it should be.
Hey.
Like,
Wait, above the lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason why is because this thing only shows up one time. All right, triple red shells. They gotta at
Yes.
least be above.
Okay.
S.
I
I'll
think
put an
it's
S.
All right, that makes sense.
Imagine like being in second place and you get that, and then you decide to just throw all of them at the first place.
But you can't just like throw them instantly. You have to like wait. Like you have to wait. Like I always
Yeah,
have to
you gotta
count like
wait.
6 seconds in my head, and then I throw the next one.
Dude, I saw this video on like Twitter where like this guy gets hit by like 7 red shells, and then finally gets hit by the blue shell and just like falls off the map.
Dang.
Yeah, that's just Mario Kart in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's Mario Kart.
All right, then we got
Oh yeah.
Alexis's favorite favorite item, the mushroom. A
Put
tier.
that shit in D.
What D? Bro, what
Put
did
D.
this mushroom do to you, man?
No, I fucking hate the mushroom. It
Hey,
doesn't
okay,
even help.
okay, all right. There's probably 2 sides of the story: the 150 side and the
Nah.
200cc side.
But like a singular
I
mushroom?
put it in C.
I mean, that singular
Okay.
mushroom might be the difference between you taking a shortcut and not. Remember that.
Okay, I would like to say something. So, in old Mario Kart, there was like a bunch of shortcuts you could do with the mushroom, but in the new ones, you couldn't really do that many.
Yeah.
Because you only had one.
Yeah. So I'm like, so which one are you talking about? Like talking like old Mario Kart mushroom or?
It's
Like,
across
it's
the
not gonna be that
board.
useful?
I guess it's between because mushroom shows up in every game, so I guess it's across the board. If you were like to average it all out, what would you say?
I guess C? Like low?
Low.
Yeah.
So below the shell, the green shell.
I want to say below shell.
Yeah, the green shell is more useful to be honest.
Mm.
Like there's like some moment where you'd want the mushroom, but like only if like you're right behind like somebody and you want to get like a higher place in them.
Actually, I want to say that the cloud is better than one singular mushroom
Cloud is better.
because the cloud does make you go faster. You just have to hit someone at the perfect time at the
Yep.
last second.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it has that risk factor.
I mean, seeing how where the tier is at, the cloud is better than the shroom.
Should we just put the cloud in not too short since it does show up in one game?
Yeah.
Well, the one
Yeah,
I know we
I
got to put in the not for sure is this one because that's a battle only item and it doesn't show up in races.
That one's bad.
No,
It doesn't
So I
really
know
help me
this.
that
I
much.
know why
Pretty
this
sure
one
that
here.
showed up in like the first.
No.
Yeah, sure. The first game, yeah, it did.
Shoot, that's a one and done. So y'all want to put both of these things down there?
That works
Okay.
out.
Yeah, I guess that works out.
I guess, yeah.
Because if
Nah,
we
I'd say
do,
B.
if this is in the Wii universe, then that thing deserved to be right here. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
obviously, when it's
I
not,
couldn't do it.
then it's down here because it's a one and done.
It could be, but since it's like it doesn't show up as often.
Yeah, because you only get that thing in like 5th, 6th, 7th place. It's like in the middle of the pack when you get that item.
No, I think we should keep it on B because we are gonna put like the other items like from Double Dash and.
Oh yeah, and those are ones. Okay,
that is
never mind. We're keeping
So
it
yeah,
up there.
keep it on B.
Keep it on B. Okay. All right. Next is these triple mushrooms. Now it has to at least be like right here.
B.
Either high C or
It's
low
more
B.
useful than the singular mushroom. Anything that
Yeah.
can triple is like instantly good.
Yeah.
Now, when you have triple mushrooms on that Cheese Land and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, oh no, that's the difference between you getting like 8th place and 1st place. When you take those double shortcuts where the ramps are at, where you go over in the air, I can't tell you how many times I went from like back of the pack to the front of the pack like that. All right, so we got that right there. All right, what about this blooper?
Wouldn't the triple shrooms
Put
be...
that shit in B. Put that shit in B.
Oh, the bloopers.
Put in the Shadow Realm, in my opinion.
Yeah, the
D.
shadow.
I mean,
realm.
that's the thing. They never
No,
really
D,
bother.
yeah.
All right, honestly,
Go to
do
D.
these things
No, I
even
say-
bother y'all while y'all race? Like, it doesn't
No.
for me.
No.
it didn't.
No.
Never did. It's never good. It doesn't really like distract anyone. It's just
I
like
think
oh,
it
it's
only
just a small
affects the
little flag.
computer AI. I seen it before because I drive by ones that just be like swerving left and right, and those are the ones that are closer to the back. But the ones closer to the front, it doesn't affect them.
I mean, it doesn't affect actual players at all.
Yeah, it doesn't at
Yeah.
all.
Now wait, didn't on one of those games? I can't remember which Mario Kart game it was, but I want to say it was either the DS or the 3DS one. I felt like there was something where you have to like use your stylus or something and like clean it up or something. I don't know. Unless I'm thinking about something.
Probably DS if that did happen.
Shoot, I think it was.
But even then, like, why would you use a stylus, seeing how only the bottom screen is used for like the map and stuff?
I think I used my thumb. If it
Yeah, I
did
always
require
use
the
the
stylus,
bottom
I think I used
like-
my thumb or whatever. But yeah. But I
Yeah,
think
who's
that.
spinning facts right there?
Okay, so we got the blooper there. All right, the bullet bill. That's S tier miss.
Yeah.
I think I'll put it.
Yeah,
above
okay,
triple
okay.
shells. I'll put it
I
above
would like
triple
to say
shells.
something. Like it still belongs in S, but it fucking sucks when it's just a couple seconds. Sometimes it goes for a long, but sometimes it goes for like 1 second. It's like really?
I think that
Lowest.
it depends on your placing, because like if you
Yeah,
see
it
that
still
sucker
belongs in
where
S.
it's
It
like
still does, but
yeah.
it sucks when it's very
Low.
little.
The only thing that sucks
Yeah,
about
I'd say
this
the red
item for
shells are
me.
still
Not to
more
mention-
useful.
No, not to mention when you're driving, sometimes it'll wear off at a fucking curve.
Oh
and
yeah,
you
in a
just
curve.
get
Yeah.
off.
200cc bullet bills, that sucks because you literally have to hit the brakes whenever you're done with that mess. But it's
Can we put it in
good.
like
It's good while you
top
have
of
it.
A?
Yeah.
Like it'll stay in the top of A definitely.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah.
Dang. I don't know. When you truck those people, I don't know. That gives me a good sensation when I just maul those people.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
when you use the fucking bullet bill and it gives you a fucking long ass time to get
It's really
from one
good.
area to another, that's good. But most of the times when I get it, it's short as fuck.
You might be getting around 6th place. I don't know. When you get it 11th and 12th because you got Mario Karted, that thing's a blessing. Because that's the difference between you
It
making
is.
it back and not. So I'll keep it in S. For like the worst
When was
case
it
scenarios.
introduced?
It was introduced in Mario Kart DS.
Oh, okay, I was trying to remember.
Yeah, because I had to do a little
Ooh,
research
this
on these
one.
items. Ooh,
Lightning is S.
Ooh, that's either A or
I always
S.
like the lightning.
It's either
S.
S. S.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always just like
It's good when you get it, and it's even sweeter when you get it. It's even
It's
sweeter when
always
you
good
get
to
it.
squish.
Oh, say what?
It's always good to squish your opponents when they're small.
Hey,
Yeah.
that feels good, but it feels better whenever
So-
you get star power and someone else hits the lightning. That's when that's when it's real sweet. Cause you be trucking those people. Not only you squishing them, but you knocking them off the road.
Okay, so one thing I want to add, seeing how you put it behind the bullet bill. Bullet bill should be at the bottom of S
Mhm.
for now, since we still got a bunch of stuff to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll leave it like that for now. It might change a little later, but
Now, here's
okay,
the question.
let's go.
Is the lightning better or worse than the triple reds?
Triple Red
Well,
has
you got to
more
remember the
utility.
lightning cancels everybody out. Cancels everybody out in terms of them holding whatever items they got. So you got to put that in the factor too. So you got
Is
them
that
triple
like
shows.
only
That's
people
good.
that are like in front of you?
No, I thought
Or
it's
does it, like,
everybody.
affect
It's
everybody?
everybody. It affects
Everyone.
everybody, even
Yeah,
if you're in 12.
Like,
Yeah.
I must
It
be
all
remembering
depends
this
on what
for the
place
DS,
you're in.
from the DS.
like the time you're shrunk depends on what
Now,
place you're
yeah, because you pop out of your,
Oh,
your
yeah.
shrunksness.
I'm remembering differently.
If you're in 12th place, you like unshrink immediately. And your first place, you have it like the longest.
Here's
Like-
the funny thing though. You know how Star is immune to lightning?
Yeah.
So is the Bullet Bill.
Oh, that too. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
Dang.
But the Bullet Bill is not immune to the Star.
What? This is a weird game of like rock, paper, scissors between the bullet bill, the lightning, and the star. Which I guess that's a good topic now, because where do we put the star at? Because that's S tier 2. It's like, how do you juggle between all three of these suckers?
Okay, so
Star goes at the very
I
top.
don't like.
I think star trumps all. I think we can agree on that.
Yep.
And then it's like bullet,
I s-
then lightning.
like I still say bullet bill was lowest, like lower than the fucking lightning bolt.
Yeah. Like even though it could withstand lightning, I'd still rather have
Yeah.
lightning.
Like
Star
I
is above triple red.
Yeah.
Like here's
I
the
always
thing.
hated getting the star like on like Rainbow Road.
Oh, on the one where you
Because-
can't drift that good.
Yeah, because like like for me it's useless on that. Well, like most of the map it's good. But then you have like the bullet bill where it just strikes for you.
And then it stops it right in the middle of a turn, so it just launches you off the track.
F.
Should we just put it like this was a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. We might revisit it once we have all this stuff up on there, because there's a couple
Wait,
other
I
items
do-
that could go up in that top tier too. That might.
I do want to mention something. For some reason, I keep thinking that you can, with the mushrooms, you can like dodge like something, but I can't remember what.
Red shell.
Rachel.
Oh, okay. I think you
Blue
also dodge
shell.
the blue shell if you're like did it correctly.
Oh no! With 200
Back
cc
then.
with some mushrooms, if you're not hitting nothing and you're like on a really fast cart like mine, I can avoid a blue shell for a good long period. I outran one for the whole entire race one time.
No. You could. No, this is the thing. You could actually avoid them where they would hit the floor, but you
Yeah.
wouldn't get moved.
Now I
And
have
this
used a mushroom to
marker-
avoid a red shell, but I've never been able to use it to avoid a blue shell.
In Marker 8, they took that out. You can't avoid the blue shell whatsoever unless you got that weird box.
Oh, the boom box, yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, we'll
That's
leave it like
one
that
thing
for
that-
now. We'll leave it like that for now. We gotta
Fireballs, fire flower power.
I put that at high.
I'll put that at B because when you spam that mess, you trip people up.
Yeah, honestly, just B.
It's not A. I agree. It's not A. It's not S. And it's not C. Yeah, I put it B. Are we good right there?
I put it at A because the fireballs bounce.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait,
Wait,
can
are
I the
the-
fire flower?
No, this is the power
The
of
one,
double
the power
dash.
up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
multiple
Yeah, that's
fireballs
the
at
thing.
once.
Okay, since you already mentioned it, we might as well put both of these suckers, get them over here. Okay, so the difference between the fire flower and the fireball. I'm trying to remember the difference between them. The fireball is the one we got in 8 Deluxe right now. The fire flower, I think, was introduced in the 3DS version.
Okay, with the fire flower, you spam it.
Flower in 8 or what?
No, I said the
No,
fire flower was
no,
introduced in
it's
7,
the
I
opposite.
thought. Or was it the opposite?
No, the
could've
fire
seen-
flower was introduced in 7. Next to what we have in Deluxe. We
Yeah.
don't have the one from Double Dash.
Double dash.
Fire, like,
Oh no! I'm confused. No. Put
Okay,
this
hold
mess
on,
back.
hold
No,
on,
this
hold
is the special fire thing from Double Dash. That's
Double
different.
Dash, yeah.
Fire. What we've been talking about was this one. Oh, my bad. We've been thinking about the wrong one. Okay, we've been thinking about the same
okay.
one, but we put the wrong icon up there.
Okay.
That's what we did.
Zard, put the fire flower back with the rest. We gotta just stop and think about this real quick.
Yeah, we gotta think about it.
I'm confused as fuck right now.
No, okay,
Like,
so
what
the
are we talking
fireball.
about?
Okay, we're talking about where in 8 Deluxe, that fire item you have, that's a fire flower. And you spam that nest to keep throwing a bunch of this. What I'm saying with this one right here, this big old fireball, that's a double dash special item.
Yeah.
What does
I-
that one do?
You
Okay,
shoot
so-
5 at once.
Yeah,
you-
that's
And
it.
you only
multiple.
fire this one once, I think. The big one.
Yeah, you
The
shoot it
fire
once.
flower is better.
So the fire flower, the one we've been talking about this whole time, because everybody's been
Oh.
thinking about the 8 Deluxe version. I think it went somewhere right here.
Ain't the like
The item's in
Sir?
8 Deluxe right now,
Sir?
essentially.
Sir, since you started with the fucking fireball, I've been talking about it from the double dash one because it was the fire.
Oh, you've been thinking about
I
that the
don't know
whole
what-
time?
I didn't
oh,
know. I don't know
shoot.
what the hell you're talking about right now. Like
Gosh.
you're just confusing everything. Like
Oh my
No, we're
gosh.
talking. So
no,
me
when
and
you
John
first-
were
no, when
we're
you first
talking
brought
about
up
the
fireball.
fire flower.
We were talking about the fire flower the whole time, and Haxx was talking about the big old one from Double
You
Dash.
see fire, like, oh, that's the from the power up that Mario gets when he throws fire.
That's
Yeah,
what we were
because when
thinking.
we first started about this fireball stuff, he was using the fucking double dash one, and then next thing you know, we're talking about fire flowers. I'm over here like, what?
Okay, so all right, so me and Sanikyu agree that the standard fire one that you use in 8 Deluxe right now, we agree that it's going to be up in the B tier right here. What are you saying now, Haxx, since this is a new item for you now?
It's
I put it at A.
And Alexis agrees it's an A, and me and Sanikyu says the top of B, so we need to figure out what Haxx is trying to say.
okay. So fire flower is being spammable.
Yes.
I guess it's all right, but I wouldn't say it's that good. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
same.
again, I
Compared
get
to
it.
the other items in that list.
I mean,
No, I'd
if-
say it's better than the. I'd actually say it's better than a single red shell because literally, if you're in like 5th place with that shit, you can literally hit like 4 people, all 4 in front of you. You guys are all clumped together,
That
and then you
is
can
true.
still spam it behind you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ooh,
That
bottom,
is
front,
true.
and behind.
You can hit it behind you.
Okay, but think about this. So, what if there's only like one person ahead of you, and that's it, and you just have all this fire flower for nothing?
Well, you could throw
Then
one
spam
and
it
trip him
back.
up,
You
can
then he
shoot back.
slips and you pass him,
Yeah,
and
spam
then you
him
shoot him behind you
get
so that
people
they can't
behind
catch
you.
back up. Oh, and that's the other thing, the fire flowers, if someone sends like 3 red shells up on you, you throw all that mess behind you, you break all that mess up too.
Yep.
You got a point.
Shoot, and that means
Okay.
it goes up here.
I
man.
say, all right. So, with that in mind, I say, I want to say it's better than a single red.
But then you gotta think
Yeah.
about the red shell being a homing device, so it's like, well,
I think it's better than a single red.
so we agree it's in
Yeah.
the middle of the A right now.
No, ahead
Oh, ahead.
of the red.
Yeah, I had to.
It's better than the red.
Okay. All right, so we good now. Okay, I ain't gonna mess with that fireball for now though. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna put that in this back. All right, and I have to move around some stuff down here because we skipped some obvious
And then
ones.
comes the banana.
the banana.
Dude.
Shoot,
What's
that
that- what's that
banana,
happy face?
that banana go way up here, man.
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
tell you how
no,
many times
no,
that banana
no,
saved
no,
my
no.
rear behind.
No,
Oh,
no.
As a protective shield,
See,
but like,
It's
Single banana? No.
A single banana's not good. A single one.
no,
Though.
Well,
not
I-
an X.
No, it does not
Okay,
belong in it.
for real though. It ain't even though I want to put it in. No, okay, it's not.
I'll put it
S,
on
but
B.
B
I'll put B.
Nah,
below the triple
I-
shells.
Like,
I put it high C,
Height
like
C.
in the middle,
Like,
behind
to be
green
like
shell.
a single item. Like,
No,
let's
okay,
face it. Like, if
Okay,
you want,
you
like,
know what? The mushrooms,
the
the
single
triple
or the
mushrooms got to
triple?
be better. Triple mushrooms got to be better than this because this might protect you once. However, you might get hit by this, but one of those mushrooms cancels out that hit, and you got 2 more after it. So it got to be below this.
okay, so
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think
Put
C. I think
I
C.
put it in the
I-
middle of C.
I say C.
So C.
I'd say
put
that's
it
good.
higher. No, put it higher because it deflects the single green shell.
Well, I mean, the single green shell.
And that's the
deflects
other thing
single
though
green
too.
shell.
People keep talking about this as a defensive shield. When you got some good aim, you could chunk that sucker in front of you and slip somebody up too.
It's always funny.
It's funny whenever you do land it and you get somebody.
Yeah, it's ahead of the green.
Okay, that's good. Now, what about these triple bananas?
Okay, now here's the thing. Are we talking about old school triples where they follow you?
No. Old school triples. This one down here.
Around.
Old school triples.
No,
this
that's
one.
I don't like when they.
I
don't like it when they span, like when they're spinning around. I like
you're talking about when they're like 64. They had them all in the line. But everything else was spinning. When they were behind you, that was the best defensive stuff you could ever have. But then when they started spinning, then you have to time them, because if you don't time them right, someone can still hit you. If you didn't drop those bananas.
Currently?
Yeah, as they are.
We should as they are currently.
High C.
High C.
High C.
I say like low B.
Low B.
High C. God damn it! Now I'm over here thinking of that one fucking.
Okay, what makes it better? Okay, what makes it? Okay, if we're gonna say between low B.
I'll be back.
All right, you'll be back. All right, we'll debate on this.
I'll
while
get a
you're gone.
Capri Sun.
All right. So between this low B and high C, we had to think. Okay, what makes it in the B category where it's as good as this stuff, or what makes it in the C category where it's only as good as this stuff and not as good as the stuff above here?
I mean, the only thing you can do. Oh, you go first.
Because, I mean, it's just 3 bananas.
Yeah.
I mean, the banana, it's more of a gimmick where you'd rather just use that as a shield than trying to throw it at someone. So when you get the triple banana, it's just 3 shield. Whereas you'd rather still just get a triple red shell or triple green shell, because you could choose either you want this as a shield or you want to throw this at someone. Whereas with the triple banana, like, yeah, sure, you could drive next to someone, but you could already do that with the other 2.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing with... Oh, go ahead, Haxx.
I mean, yeah, they're good for shields, but here's the thing. What if you want to place the bananas in certain spots where you know people are going to drive? Fucking them over.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Yeah, I was about to piggyback on that because you can literally lay all 3 of them out, like, as you're going around like a tight curve. And you know everybody wants to stay on the inner side of the track. So if you space those things out, they're staggered. So if you come around a blind spot, you get somebody that was, trailing you hard or whatever.
You could still literally jump over a banana, or if not, like, literally jump to the left. And let's say if you put it, like, next to an oil spill, they could still technically jump over that. They might get hit by the oil spill, but either way, in 200cc, if you slip by a banana, you're already driving either way.
Yeah.
Because, banana is kind of useless in 200cc, because, you'll most likely get more of a boost than get slowed down, because you're still spinning, and then you just start driving off fast again. Because, that's the one thing I've seen in 200cc, bananas ain't that good.
Yeah, they ain't really. Okay, so my vote is I will put it at the bottom of B tier, the triple banana. What about you, Haxx? You just gotta pick one.
If I were to choose, I'd say higher than the single banana on C.
So you're saying top of C. What about you? What about you, Alexis?
I'm fine with either low B or high C. But yeah, since in 200cc is not that good, so I'd put it like high C.
So that's 2 high C and 1 low B. What about you, Sonic?
High C as well.
Dang. Okay. Shoot, that's 3. Okay. Even if Sanikyu comes back and says he agreed with me with high B, I would have got outweighed. So
like majorities.
Majorities already here. Okay.
No, speaking
low B. Low B.
Okay, this is the thing. I took a consensus, Sanikyu. Me and you said low B, but everybody else here, between Haxx, Sonic, and Alexis, they said top of C. We outnumbered.
It's majority rule.
I mean, it's majority, so.
Okay. But we agreed. It's on that fine line between the two. At least we agreed between that. Okay. Next is the bomb.
Is this where you edit the podcast where you just put Sonic's picture over Mario?
I mean, I could.
He actually has to do 2 pictures because Mario's at the beginning of the podcast, so he has to edit in when he leaves or when he stops talking.
Yeah,
I think
sounds
I
like
think
a
he
lot
would
of
be
work.
out. He'll be out once we do this main stuff with the tier ranking or whatever. Though I just had this up the whole time, so it's not like they see him anymore. All right, the bomb. Oh shoot, I'm trying to remember what the bomb.
S.
It blows up.
It was also Wario and Waluigi special in Double Dash as well.
That is true.
A. Like
Here's the-
A.
Wait, because the bomb doesn't show up in 8. Hold on, I gotta look this.
8
up.
Deluxe,
Yeah,
the
that's
bomb is there.
It's-
No, I
it-
mean
it
in
does,
battle
it has-
mode. I mean, oh no, never mind. Okay, never mind. I remember. No, no, that bomb that must be hidden. So there was that one time I did that sweet trick, and I was playing against Mario. I jumped off the cliff and I threw the bomb because when you jump off a cliff and you throw an item, it goes like twice as far. And I remember chunking a bomb. And it was on the, what was it? It's like the Candyland, whatever kind of track or whatever, though. I threw it over the finish line thing, almost near the tunnel where it shoots you off on the mountain. And I nailed that sucker and blew him up. Man, when you chunk a bomb and it hits, man, that's so satisfying. So for that, I'm putting this mess.
I want to say like A.
That wrecks
really fun.
everybody's game. So I'm putting it right there.
But
It's always fun
but
to like lob it at a clump of people.
I want to say it's better than the boombox item.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because like the boombox is only useful if you're in first.
I mean, yeah, I mean, other than using it on people nearby, that's all it's used for. When you're in first for the blue shell, or just getting
And
people away
it's
from it.
a shield.
True. Oh. I mean, it's a shield, basically.
I gotcha.
So, which means a bomb automatically goes ahead of it.
I think I have to like head out after this.
Oh, okay.
I have
Coin.
two things to say. Coin D. Blue shell top of S. That's all I gotta say.
I think we were gonna come to that unanimous decision anyway. So yeah, I'll keep those things whole. I'll keep those opinions in mind. Oh wait, hold on. Your quick
Alright.
spill over all the GameCube limited ones because we might have talked about that one for a decent bit.
Alright,
Alright,
gotta
well,
go.
please leave
Peace out.
it.
Have fun. In conclusion, buy Dragon Quest 11 Echoes on Elusive Age as Definitive Edition for your Nintendo Switch. Bye bye.
And there was your person that will hardcore be dedicated to Dragon Quest for the longest time now. Alright, so we agreed that the bomb was going to be right there. So then what about this
Yeah.
coin? Oh, okay. If the bomb is there, the coin is going in D.
D.
Like, very
No,
last.
no, the Shadow Realm. The Shadow Realm, please.
I mean, it only showed up in 2 games. No, I'm just kidding. No, it would be like right there.
No, coin has been around for a while.
No, it's only been in
Yeah.
2 games though. It's been in the very first game and in
Was
the
it
very
in
last
7?
game. No, it was not in 7. Well, 7
It was
it
in
was
7.
it was weird. It was
7.
a weird case in 7. It's not normal, but it was weird.
It was in 7. It's used the same as it is in 8 and in the other games. More coins you get, faster you go.
Yeah,
Like,
coins
that's
have
it.
been in 4 games. The classic one, 7, 8, and World Tour.
Okay, yeah, it was in 7. Okay.
I still
Besides
think
the
they suck,
fact,
'cause they're,
yeah, because that basically limits your speed. Because when they weren't introduced, you had that speed consistently. When they put it in there,
No.
then you got like 10 stages of your speed.
Well, you can't really say when they weren't introduced because they were introduced.
Not introduced when they're not present.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Also,
Okay.
like imagine you're over here trying to get any item, like even a fucking shroom of all things, and you get a fucking
Get a coin.
Mm,
That's like the worst thing you can get.
dang.
Yeah, because they're like, yo, I need a banana. Here's 2 coins. Okay. Yo, I need a banana. Here's 2 more coins. They're like, oh.
Yeah, because
Yo,
that's all you get in
more
first place. It's
coin.
either a banana or a coin, and you want the banana. And it's like, ugh.
Yo, I need last lap. I need to get ahead of this person. Okay, coin. Or hey, give me a shell. I want to hit somebody. Coin.
That's when 8 Deluxe did good. Because when they added the 2 items back, one of them is probably going to be a coin, but that means the other one is going to be a guaranteed shell. Like, it's rare you get double
Oh.
coins. I never really
not
get
always
that double
guaranteed.
coins.
I get double coins.
Bruh, you must be like
Yeah.
insanely in the front. Because every time I get a double item box, and I ain't got nothing
Like, it doesn't-
beforehand,
it
I
doesn't
always get a
matter what-
It
shell
doesn't
and a
matter. I
coin.
still get double coins even in second place or third place.
Oh my
Like, it
goodness.
doesn't really matter what you get. Like, it's inevitable. During the race, you're gonna get a coin when you want something. More times than
Especially in last place.
yeah. Like, yeah, last place. Give me something useful.
Oof.
Coin.
All right, so we
No, not
agree.
me.
Based upon that, it's at the bottom of D. All the other items are better than the coin.
Yep.
Wait. Coin is better than the blooper.
What?
No,
Nah.
Look,
it is
Blooper
'cause coin
does
makes you
nothing good.
faster.
blooper does nothing, but the coin gives you a bit more speed. A bit more speed if you have 10.
Like, it's not. Is it even?
I can see why he says that. I can
Yes,
see
it
why he
actually
said it.
is.
Okay, never mind. I contract my statement. It's better than Blooper.
Because
Okay.
blooper doesn't do shit, but the coin at least does something.
Okay, all right. That should be good. We'll leave it like that. There we go. All right, what's next? Okay, the golden mushroom that goes up here in the S tier.
Actually,
Where-
I'd actually put the coin above the stupid leaf as well.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
the leaf
you know
only
what?
showed
Yeah.
up one time. You're right. The leaf only showed up one time.
Yeah, but the leaf is very useless.
It's useless.
Okay.
Like, okay, here's a small thing that the leaf does. It makes you glide a little bit more.
Yeah, like
You
it's
can barely even
useless.
notice that.
Like, it's useless, but it's more useful than the Blooper.
Yeah.
The only thing I liked about
Eh.
the leaf thing was, as a matter of fact, once you pop that tail out, you can swing it as many times as you want. Anytime someone's trying to
Until
throw
it
a
runs
shell.
out.
Yeah, until you
Turn
run
around.
out.
Yeah, like that's all you can do. All you do is like you get a stupid tail, you swing it around, and if anyone's close to you, you can hit them.
Oh, and you can hit them too. It's like
You
a,
swing it around, damn.
From side to side.
Isn't the only reason why they brought back the fucking tails, the leaf, because of the 3D land and the
yeah,
Yeah.
because they were bringing back that Takumi suit and
new
everything.
Super Mario Bros. 2.
Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Yeah, because of Tanuki, they were bringing back Mario 3 nostalgia.
Yeah, it was 3D Land and I think 3D World was simultaneously happening
No.
on the Wii U side. But,
No, like at that time, because that was in 7, so that
Yeah.
was at 3D Land and then new Mario Bros. 2.
Pretty sure it's.
Oh yeah, in Mario
Wii,
Brothers
though.
2 it had that power up back in there again. Yeah, you're right.
What were you saying?
I'm pretty sure the Tanuki tail came out in Wii though, didn't it?
No, it came out in 7.
No, I don't think it was in.
It was in
That
7.
wasn't we.
And it was only on Mario Kart 7. I have to send it to y'all though. I looked at all these items before and it only showed up in 7. Let's see.
Anyways, double dash item.
Okay, here we go with the
Since
fun with the
they're
double
next.
dash items. Alrighty. The fire one, I can't remember the fireball one to be honest. Like,
It's just, okay.
who had it?
Shoots it once and it's 5 times. Like it shoots it like 5 in a row.
Had it?
Yeah, like what character
Mario
had
and
that?
Luigi.
Oh,
Mario
that's the
Luigi
reason why.
rules.
That's the reason
Mario
why.
had the red one and Luigi had the green one.
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't
saying,
remember if the green was a bit different though. I can't remember.
I don't think
They
so
seem-
because remember you can switch the characters out, so they're basically the
They
same.
seem the same to me. I mean, no, you can switch the characters, but the character who was in the back who actually got the item will have it in front if you switch them.
Yeah.
So you're saying when you threw the big mega fireball, it split into 5 other ones?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay.
Okay, but okay. So I kind of like the one from Double Dash a bit more than the fireball. The
so
fire
going
power.
up here.
A bit, just a bit, only because it shoots like 5 at once, and they bounce all over the place.
Yeah, they
like,
ricochet.
it's like a spread. Like, think of it
Yeah.
like a spread, basically.
And this is just a small touch that I really like in Double Dash, where if you hit someone, they're like the character in the back gets their ass burned.
Oof.
Oh yeah, that's actually.
I like
a
that
big-
detail.
No, that's actually a
Oh!
big factor. 'Cause the person that gets their ass burned is hanging and they can't do anything.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
the thing too. Yeah, or if
That's
you
a
got
big
hit real
debuff.
hard, so you couldn't switch your items out. It kept you locked for a bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's better than the fire power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we agree. Okay, that should be good.
Now, Chain Chomp.
I love the chain chomp because
Hey.
how chaotic it is.
Hey,
Oh no, the chain chomp. Shoot, I'm putting that messed up in S. Man, that thing can bring you sucker back and knock everybody out. Like you think the Bullet Bill was good? No, y'all hadn't seen
It's
nothing until
higher.
y'all seen that chain chomp.
Why are you putting it? Why are you putting it at the end? It's better than the Bullet Bill.
It's better than
put
the
it
Bullet
right
Bill.
behind the star.
This is the reason why I
Wait, what?
named Baby Mario, because of that island right there. I was like, yes.
Put it ahead, like
Ooh.
put it behind the star. It's better than like.
Behind the star.
Oof. That's the thing, because I remember having, because when you get that sucker on, what was it? Baby
Park.
Baby Park.
Baby Punch.
No, it's over. It's a wrap. Like
Wait,
people be
could
moving
you-
out the
could
way.
You get more? Like, could like if there's like two different teams and they have Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, couldn't two be?
Yeah, there
come
could
out
be
at the
like,
same time?
yeah, there could be two different ones at the same time. I've done that before. It's
That's
crazy.
chaotic.
It's
It's
crazy,
chaotic.
but it's fun. That's
You know
why
how
Double Dash is
chaotic it
fun.
is seeing. You know how chaotic it was seeing the chain chomps, and then not to mention Bowser's big ass shell all over.
Yeah.
Baby
Okay, that leads me in the next one. All right, Bowser's shell. Oh heck yes, that's like way up there too. Because I literally main Baby Mario and Baby Bowser because I get both of those two items. I was
Baby
like,
Bowser? Don't you mean Bowser Jr.?
or Bowser Jr. Yeah, Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. and Baby Mario.
Okay,
Those
like,
are
I
the
get
ones.
they look similar, but it's Bowser Jr. Man.
Baby Bowser. Wait,
Bowser Jr.
I don't know why I
Bowser
said
Jr.
Baby Bowser. All right, but y'all know what I mean though. So y'all agree it's like somewhere right here, or y'all
Yeah.
say it's a little lower?
Wait, why is Triple Red Shell at the very top?
Yeah, what is that?
Because we never moved them.
We never moved it. Well, when we put the star down, we said it was up. We said it was above lightning, but we never said it was above the triple shells.
And
Now, Triple Red Shell put behind Chain Chomp.
I think
you
behind
go.
the spike, the giant spike shell. Because
Behind
I
the
think the
jump,
spike shell is a bit better because it's huge.
that thing hits.
and it,
It's huge. It hits and it doesn't break on impact. It keeps going,
yeah, it keeps
and
on
it
going.
ricochets too.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
and
So I think
here
we
comes the Kong's banana.
the Kong.
I
banana.
love
that
the
one?
banana
Heck
because of
yes.
the angry
Heck
face.
yes. I don't care what y'all say. Heck yes. When you be dropping that
Okay.
banana, that mess ruining people's days. That thing
Okay,
is so big.
put that at the
No.
bottom of S tier.
Yeah.
Like, not only is it a giant ass banana, but once somebody hits it, there's a shit ton of bananas.
Yeah.
It drops like 3 or 4 or 5 of them.
No,
It's like
like
it's
a-
I
crazy.
think
amount.
5 maybe.
It might be 5.
No, it drops 3.
It might be 3.
Oh, okay. 3.
Okay. Yeah. Memory. Yeah. 3. Okay.
It immediately drops bananas as soon as.
So the second somebody hits it, that's 1. It
And
it
more
basically
bananas.
acts like 4 bananas. 1 supersized and 3 regulars. But dang.
basically, I mean, I'm like, think of this: somebody hits it, there are more bananas, and people behind them aren't paying attention. Then they get hit by bananas as well.
Yeah.
And then the huge shell destroys it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right, so next we got the Yoshi Egg. I don't remember this one that much because I honestly never used the Yoshi or the bird over there.
It's basically like the red shell, but when it breaks, it gives you something. It can even give you a star. So you're basically
Yep.
helping your
Oh,
opponent.
it's like a bonus item up in there. Oh,
No,
okay.
you're
No.
helping your opponent.
No, you ain't. When you hit them, it drops behind, so they don't get it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but someone else could
But you
get
could
it as
help
well.
another opponent if they're right
Yeah.
in front of you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the one downfall. I'd put that like in high
S or
B.
A? Oh, high B?
I say B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just because it gives you other items. Okay. I agree with that. Now this one you can't tell. I can't remember this word nothing. I know that's a
Okay,
Peach and Daisy
so
thing, but
It steals.
It steals any kind of
so
item.
basically you telling me this and the ghosts are the same thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
whoever gets close to like the hearts, close to Daisy or Peach, it gets the. I think she can also maybe get the shell. Can she get the huge shell?
She could. They
Wait,
steal anything.
this one could even steal the super items that somebody else might already have in hand.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so below star, basically.
Oh no. Even though it does that,
Nah,
it still depends on the other people you got.
Actually,
I'd put it below the banana.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because there's the random factor. It's not consistent. It's like using Hero and Smash.
True.
Okay, and I think that's it on the super items from Double Dash. What are you saying, Alexis?
Boo, I'd put at bottom of A.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can rain somebody's day for her.
But
You
that's
can
Yeah,
get
it was-
something.
bad as well.
Yeah, that.
Depends on
You
what.
could get something bad, but at least you're still invisible.
Oh, the
Yeah.
invisible effect though too.
That
It's like a 2-for-1. You get it's almost like the star, but people can't see you, which is cool, and you get to take someone else's item. So,
And nothing can hit you, basically as well. Yeah.
and I like it because one time I got the boo when someone struck the lightning, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" I was like, "This is perfect."
Okay, so I see you have the winged blue shell, but where's the regular blue shell from the old games that didn't fly?
I do like that one. I do
Yeah,
like
the
that
one
more.
yeah, because that's the one in like Mario 64, the one that hit everybody as it was going up towards the thing. But
That one was fast, man.
that one was
Yeah.
that one. Oh shoot, that one put the standard one like this one to shame.
Zard,
I'm like, what the heck?
get an image of the other one, put it in this tier list. Because I don't
Yeah,
think
we
it'd
gotta
be
put
fair.
them both separately.
It wouldn't be
Eh,
fair.
That's the only bad
Yeah.
thing is I don't think I can easily edit it. No, because once it's locked, and especially if it's somebody else's, because I just pulled this up and had all the items up there except for that, I can't
Damn.
easily do
Man,
it.
that person fucked up.
Mm.
Zard,
They had
edit
everything
this.
else up in here.
Zard, edit. Where would you put the regular blue shell? No wings. Like,
Regular blue
Top,
shell, no
top
wings.
tier, top tier.
So we say
Top
that would be
tier.
No matter
above the
what.
start. So imagine if this is
top of
it.
star.
This would have been it right there. Okay.
Okay, and see, this is where you would edit like the regular blue shell, right there.
The regular blue shell would have been above it, or I don't know what I'm doing. It would have been in
Actually,
front of
no.
that one.
This is where you edit, like in your video, another tier above this, and that's where you would put it.
So it would have been like up here.
It
Yeah.
would have
Yep.
been up there.
So
That's how
put it-
good it
this
was.
little thing right here where I'm circling my little mouse at right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that-
would be like
That's the super
S.
tier. There's a
Like
special blue shell right
S.
there.
S tier.
So
Name it
so you
blooper
can just
tier.
imagine it being
Yeah, I
there
was
the
gonna
whole
say the
tier.
blooper tier.
The blooper tier.
No, Blueford.
Blue Ford.
Blue.
But you put it
Oh, I got you.
together. Blue Ford.
Ugh.
Okay. Anyways, back to like the. But that's not the blue shell we're talking about here, unfortunately.
So the
because
one with
only
wings.
this thing gives us
But the
this.
one with wings, can it hit people up on the way there? 'Cause
No,
I thought
No.
no.
Wait,
No,
wait.
it just-
it is possible when you originally throw it. If someone was in front of you, they would get hit.
Wait,
No,
I was gonna say, am I crazy for thinking that I feel like in the 8th and Micro 8 blue shell goes in the middle and it hits someone whoever goes in there?
I know it hits somebody. The one with the wings. I know it can hit people along
No.
the way.
only if you're flying, it has a chance of hitting you.
Okay.
Because, but the only way it could hit anyone else is because of the explosion.
Oh, okay, that's the other
Yeah.
thing. Okay, no, now you brought up something good because the original one in Mario Kart 64, the one I put up, above, it hit everybody along the way, and then it
Yep.
targeted the main person. It was really fast. But the one that flies, it puts that blast radius. So even if you got like a second place and a third place one around you, it hits everybody. You fly up in the air, you lose all your mobility. That other factor as well. So
Not to mention, the old school show was such a troll. If you were first and you threw it, it'd just go behind you and hit you.
Yeah. So yeah, you never did. I did that one time before. I was like, shoot, I don't know why I did that.
I was like, hey, look, blue shell. I'm in first. Let's throw it. Goes in front, then goes right behind me and hits me. I'm like, oh shit.
That thing must have been making up a lot of ground. Oof.
Yeah.
No, it literally goes in front and it just does like a 360 and it goes behind you and hits you.
It does a U-turn, basically.
Yep, it's like,
Hmm.
nope, you're dying today, boy.
Okay, so I think what we got right now, I still say that blue shell. When you're in last place, it's good. When you're in first place, it sucks. But overall, it's a powerful item. I still would put it at the top of this.
Yep.
All right, so next is the boomerang one, which
Depends on the situation.
I'm mixed about it. I'm mixed
I put
about
it
it.
at C.
for me, it's in the middle of the road. So it's either low B or somewhere in the C. Somewhere in the C or low B.
Like, I want to say it's better than the banana because you can actually hit people with it.
Is it between the bananas?
Like, ahead of it, in my opinion. Ahead of the banana, like, not in between. There you go.
Because I'm thinking, I was like, if it's like this, you can use that. What was it? You can use the boomerang 3 times, so it's almost equivalent with the triple banana. But you can
could use it 3 times, and not to mention, if you want to get rid of it, you could just throw it and get an item box.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the third one you throw it, it keeps going indefinitely
And
forwards.
then you can hit multiple people depending on the path it goes.
Yeah. I guess it's fine right there. Okay.
G.
This one sucks.
Okay.
ID.
Which one are we talking about? Because there's some of that's super obvious, and there's other ones that isn't as obvious.
Let's say, like, the super obvious ones are the red ones, let's be real here.
Yeah.
And then there's the ones that actually look like the item boxes.
Yeah.
But by the time you notice that, you've already hit it in your...
Yeah, because usually when I had that item, I always, I dropped it right where all the rest of the regular ones are at. So it's like it's sort of kind of blending in, and then you try to get that one, and it's just boom, and it just hits you.
Okay, put it in ID.
Yeah, it can be. It's more useful than the coin. Gotta be.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Crazy 7.
The Crazy 7 though. That's at least A somewhere in
Wait,
there.
is it the Crazy 7?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
The 7 and the 8, they both circle around you.
I think it's called Lucky 7 and Crazy 8.
Yeah, it's Lucky 7 and Crazy 8.
Okay, yeah, because I know it's the Crazy 8, but I didn't know about the 7 one. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the 7 did the same thing. It's just I don't know what item they had on there.
I mean, I think it was
The Crazy 8 has the horn, I think.
yeah, that's all it adds to it. See, it was a bomb, the 2 shells, a banana,
Star Power, Bullet, Lightning. Wait, no lightning. The Bullet.
I think it did.
Did
It had lightning. It did have lightning.
Lightning, Bullet, Red Shell, Green Shell, Star, Ghost, and I thought there was one more. Fire? No, not Fire. We said the shells, right? And a mushroom.
Yeah. Mushroom.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, like, you see it, but let's be like some of the items that you could use, like the star, like they can just drive through it and get it themselves.
That's the other thing is, yes, they could pick it off. But then again, they could try to do that. Wait, didn't one have the bomb on there?
Yeah.
The 7 had
the bomb.
So that's the other thing too. That's their risk factor. They could try it, but if they come around and hit that bomb, they get it.
I mean, or you could be one of those people that uses the 7 trying to go for the star and then get hit by something. Or you could just spam the damn thing because you want something else.
I put the 7 above the
red shell,
the fire flower.
The fire flower. But is it above the super fireball?
Nah.
Because the fireball stops, like it stops people from getting items.
Now, also, as a matter of fact, we put this lower than A. That means that it's worse than the one where you steal an item randomly from somebody else. This one, you get 7 items.
See, but with the heart, you could jack chain chomps and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I just realized they don't have King Boo special.
What? You didn't race with Booze and Double Dash?
They don't have.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
King
Boo and Piranha.
PD Piranha.
Piranha, they have like random. It's just like
basically everything, right?
yeah, basically everything, but it's random.
Oh, so it could be any of the super items, but it's random. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It could be, yep. They were my best characters, man. I'd always use them. 10 out of 10. King Boo and PD Piranha on the golden cart.
I remember getting that.
Dang, I don't think I played enough Double Dash to even unlock those two characters. Because I never owned the game, so that's why I probably never played with anybody that had those characters unlocked.
You had to beat the game on mirror mode on that one cup, no, what was, I forget its name, but it's the one that had all 4 cups in one.
Oh, that special one, but you have to beat it in mirror mode.
Yep.
Because those were the only unlockable characters up in that game. Okay. Yeah, because I remember playing that game a whole bunch at my dentist, out of all places. That in my history class, oddly enough. Anyway. And then we got the 8 symbol. Gotta at least be.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but you get one
above
more item, so it gotta be above the 7.
Well, you forgot to move the fireball.
Yeah, I think Fireball's better.
Fireball's better, yeah.
So like that, 87. Yeah. Oh. All right, so we're almost near the end. This one only showed up in, what was it? DS. It only showed up in DS.
It was on...
No, Wii. No, it showed up on Wii. It only showed up on Wii. That was it. No, it was Wii. It's not.
No, it was Wii.
It was Wii. Think about it. How in the world are you going to show this thing up on DS?
I mean, they
bottom of B.
Mario Bros. DS.
Bottom of B? Because he did speed up while having that thing. I don't know, lightning or the bullet bill affect you or whatever.
I won't really say that.
Yeah, lightning just shrinks you to regular size.
Yeah.
Bullet bill, I don't remember. Either you hit it or it just... I think it just like
you might have just bounced it off. I think it might have been a bounce.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Alright, what's next?
PD Piranha, I'd put behind banana. The triple.
Between the bananas.
Yep.
Yeah, because I like it whenever you speed up, and of course you can hit like anything, and then if there's like a banana or a shell in front of you, you can do that. I wish it could bite stuff from behind you. That's my only thing. I'll be like, man.
Yep.
And that's the only thing. You can only get this item like what? 3 times max in one race. It's not going to give you any more than that. It's pretty rare to kind of get anyway, but you don't get it too much in one race.
Rip.
The POW block.
And then the POW block. This one only showed up in the Wii one, just like the Mega Mushroom. I think I'll stick it here.
Yeah, I would say that one's kind of like...
Oh, but that's the other thing.
Also very bad.
Because that's the other thing. It popped up in front of everybody's screen, and they saw when the thing went off. And all you have to do is flip your Wii remote up at the right time, and it didn't affect you. Shoot.
Yeah.
Dang, that thing down here. That thing's down here. The only way how you would get the thing on somebody's if they weren't paying attention.
It's more useful than Blooper, obviously.
It's more, okay. It's better than Blooper. But is it better than the Takumi tail, though?
It's better.
Yeah.
Is it better than a coin, though?
Yeah.
I'll leave it right there. It's not better than that block. That block, no. It can't be better than that, because that can be surprised.
Go back to the feather.
What the fuck?
The feather, no, that goes down here because that's only a... I mean, mostly, 8 Deluxe only used it as the battle item. And Super Nintendo, they only used it once, and it was only in that game. And that was the only way how you could jump and use those shortcuts. I don't care.
Well, either way,
I'm still
either way, it's better than Blooper.
It's better than Blooper. Food. I gotta do this.
No, you can't put it on not sure. We already agreed. Blooper sucks.
Blooper sucks. It's the worst one.
Zard, you cannot put things.
All right, so we're using. So okay, take a picture of this right here. This is as if like you have pure racing, or not pure racing.
I'd actually I'd put the POW block above Mushroom.
Ooh, wait, why is that?
POW block makes it all other people lose their items.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
I thought if you pull the jump off, you don't lose your items, or do you still do?
No. If you, I mean, that's if you get hit. That's the thing. That's if you get hit.
If you get
Yeah,
hit. So
that's
for
why
most
it's
computer people,
different
yes, it's
now.
gonna affect them. But if you're a real person, okay, I can see why now.
I mean, sometimes you can slip on a banana and then you can't avoid the power block, so then you get hit by power block and there you go.
Okay, so take a screenshot of this one right here, y'all, because if we were to consider this item the feather from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's in the not too sure category because it's a battle item. But if we think Super Nintendo, if it's Super Nintendo because it's an actual item, then it goes right here.
Okay, look, from 8 Deluxe or not, it still goes to D tier, regardless.
Yeah.
We just
I'd put it
unanimously
at C.
agree that it's just better than the blooper.
Like
I just put it down here whenever it's not racing.
No.
With 8
I
Deluxe.
put it at C
C? What the?
because not only could you avoid items with it, if you jump at the right moment above someone else, you jack their balloon.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Don't you also jack
battle
the
mode,
crown?
Yep, and you could jack the crown at a shine sprite.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Because you could go back through and reorder these items based upon purely battle mode aspects, though, which that'd be a whole nother thing in itself.
Yep.
But still, anything's better than fucking blooper. Blooper fucking sucks.
Yeah, blooper's trash.
Okay, all right. So this is our final tier list ranking for all the items. Take a glorious screenshot. This is it. We calling it. This is the best thing.
Yep.
All right.
When are we ranking every single track?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
If we ranked every single
That'll
track,
take forever.
no, that would literally take
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Because shoot, what is it? That's 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 16 tracks per game that we got. That's 16 times 8. Oh no, that'll take forever. And two, some of them you have to knock the cobwebs off your head because some of them you ain't gonna remember because it literally showed up one time and that's it. And then the other ones you'll be like, oh, that's real favorite. Oh boy.
Banshee Boardwalk.
But the one track you can mention and no one else is gonna forget about is that Coconut Mall. Everybody in their mama remembers that one. I don't
No,
care who
Banshee
you are.
Boardwalk.
You say Fancy Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay. 64 ones I can remember because I played that one to death. But outside of that one, I have to start thinking about other ones. All right, so that's our final tier list right now. So, goodness, that took a long time to go between this final tier list right here and then bouncing back to the other one too. And I'm like, oh shoot, but